minutes before I start my shift, so I thought I would, come with live stream. So, as you guys know, Logan Paul announced that he is going to, or he has filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for defamation of character. Now, what I find mighty strange is you don't see the attacks on Logan Paul that you have saw on other content creators, such as myself and other people. And then for people to sit up here and say that y'all need to stop crying, that that statement doesn't even make any kind of sense whatsoever. Crying about what? The people that seem to be crying is y'all who keep telling us that we're crying because you're mad that Ryan Garcia got popped. The funny thing is you got people who sat up there and went to bat for Ryan Garcia for whatever reason look real stupid right now. And instead of them taking a loss and just saying, hey, we were wrong about Ryan Garcia, they're still trying to find some logical way on how that shit got up in Ryan Garcia's body because he took it. That's why. Now, in case you guys don't know, I talked to Bill, and Bill texted me and said that Ryan Garcia had at least 4 violations pertaining to that test. I don't know if it has something to do with him using an IV, or they found something else, or there was some stuff in there that he might have also put in his system, but due to the fact it came up inconclusive because of possibly him having marijuana in his system, using it as a masking agent, which, by the way, I put all that information out. And keep in mind, I destroyed the whole hair sample and nail follicle, you know what I'm saying, Captain Ryan Garcia was putting out. This guy's just a habitual liar, and that's all it come down to. And it just amazes me that people are basically condoning somebody doing something that is just absolutely wrong. But that's the world we live in now. This sense of entitlement where people feel like they can do whatever they want to do to people, say whatever they want to say, and try to shame you for basically telling them not to do stuff that's disrespectful. They come with these labels, oh, you're sensitive, you're emotional, and all this kind of stuff. But that don't work on me at all. It just goes to show that you don't have a good moral compass. But that's the world we living in now, because we're living in a society where people can just one day wake up and say they're not a man or a woman. So I mean, when obviously either you are or either you are or you're not. Either you are a genetically born man or genetically born female, no matter how much you try to alter yourself. But that's the society we're living in now, where people can just do what they want. They really are doing the Burger King thing, having it their way. But, with that being said, I just find it laughable that you still got people trying to cape for Ryan Garcia, such Ellie Setback. Ellie, you making a fool of yourself. Everybody keep coming up with these elaborate excuses on how Ryan Garcia got that shit in his system because he put it there. He's been sitting up trolling and all this kind of stuff. He got lawsuits against him. He's going to have multiple lawsuits. And then you got people trying to distract by trying to say, oh, well, he illegally rehydrated against Regis Prograde. Well, let Regis Prograde's people take care of that. This don't got nothing to do with Ryan Garcia. But it's kind of funny, you have fighters that literally rehydrated over 20 pounds of fights, and now all of a sudden, once again, it's just a deflect tactic due to the fact that Ryan Garcia got popped. Regis Prograde don't have shit to do with Ryan Garcia. So for people trying to put that out as a deflection, nice try, not gonna work. Let Regis worry about that. That's up to Regis people too, and the California State Commission and the WBC to determine. That's two different things. That is apples and oranges. Okay, not even apples and oranges. It's like bananas and grapes. Okay. So can we please stop it? Ryan Garcia has already been busted. Ryan Garcia has been caught in lie after lie. This dude think he can just go around saying whatever he want to say. This dude is sitting up here like basically putting out false accusations against other people, their companies, their brand. So I have no problem with Logan Paul filing a lawsuit against him, because that is defamation. You can't sit up there and say that somebody's product kills people and you don't have no proof. Well, to be honest with you, shit, lots of different foods can kill you. You eat, you know what I'm saying? So technically that's an oxymoron type of statement though. You eat too much of anything, it can kill you. So for him to sit up there and imply that single-handedly kills you, I don't blame him. But I talked to Bill, and I guess this is going to be revealed eventually that there were some more infractions on Ryan Garcia. I mean, what more proof do you guys need that Ryan Garcia is a scumbag? But then again, you don't care. And for people to keep saying that this has nothing to do with race, you really gonna sit up here and try to tell that bold-faced lie? That's exactly what it is. You guys mad because the Mexican fighter couldn't fight on an even playing field, that he needed supplements, illegal supplements. What part you don't understand? Banned substance mean banned substance. Banned mean you ain't supposed to have it. Prohibited mean you're not supposed to have it. PED means performance enhancing. I broke this down. I simplified it to where everybody can understand where I was coming from. For the people that thought this was too complex of a subject matter. So what more do you need? But it's just amazing that you got people still trying to protect Ryan Garcia. We all know if this was the other way around, people would be calling for blood. They would be hollering about Devin should be banned. They would be, and you know how these non-blacks love to come on people's channel, especially these Hispanics, when it pertains to something, you know what I'm saying, not going in their way, or it doesn't favor them, trying to demand that black people or black content creators who they say channels suck, but they keep bringing their asses on here. Hey, ain't you gonna make a video about? No, I'll make whatever I want to make. You want me to make a special kind of video? Pay me. Drop $100 in my Cash App or in the super chat, and then I'll make whatever type of video that you may want me to make. Since you want to demand that I'll make certain videos, how about that? If you ain't gonna do that, then shut the fuck up. So there you have it. You want me to make certain videos? Pay me. Now that's that. Well, I'll talk about that later, because that's another video for another day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a big Joe Budden fan. I just don't like Joe Buttons at all. I kind of don't even want to speak on Joe Buttons. I'm just not a Joe Budden guy. I just don't like the dude. I just don't care for that dude whatsoever. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. So, but it is what it is. When I say I don't care for dude at all, I don't care for dude at all. So, I mean, it's kind of to the point I could care less. So, I mean, I'm just not a Joe Buttons guy. I've just never liked Joe Buttons. I'm just keeping it real. But at the end of the day, I'll say this is a prime example of the company you keep. And what type of people you choose to deal with, and what type of females you choose to deal with. A lot of these niggas like toxic women. I don't. I was married to one. Couldn't wait to get away. So a lot of dudes like toxic women, just like a lot of women like toxic men. That's where we are, even keel. Sometimes the good women end up with the worst men, and the good men end up with the worst women. So there you have it. But anyway, getting back to the Ryan Garcia situation. Um, Ryan Garcia control all he control all he want, and he finna troll his way into writing multiple checks when he's settling these lawsuits. He could try to portray himself as a rebel and an outlaw. At the end of the day, he's just a habitual liar who continues to get caught in his lies. But at the end of the day, you have his enabler fans that sit up here and condone his type of behavior and don't force him to take accountability. I'm gonna say this before I end this stream. You guys, I am not the perfect person. I've made many mistakes. You know, the lifestyle that I lived back in the day, I lived a dangerous lifestyle back in the day. People I hung around with, some of the activities, illegal activities I chose to participate in. You know, never said I was the perfect person. I've made mistakes. I've tried to make amends for the mistakes I made, and I take accountability. I still make mistakes today, but at the end of the day, I always tried to be the best person I could be, and I always tried to be the best father I could be. I wasn't a perfect father, but I tried to be the best father capable of my abilities. But you live in this day and age where nobody wants to take accountability. It's just like everybody has this oh well mentality, and that's because of the internet. The internet has really started to display dysfunctional, backwards ass thinking, and that's all it comes down to. But anyway, appreciate you guys. It's your boy Town. I'm out.